instead of the greater than. But I'm going to keep the greater than. I can't simplify this, so I'm stuck with negative 4/3 x, and then 15 divided by 3 is 5. Now, is y by itself? Yes. So first step, totally done. It's awesome. Now we're going to do the second step, which if you remember, you can look at the top of your paper, it's to graph. I'm going to graph the y-intercept first, so I'm going to go up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, make a point. From there, I'm going to use my slope, so I will go down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and right 3. Make sure you are pausing it, taking the time that you need. You're not just copying this, you're thinking about every single step and why I did what I did. Okay? And then, dashed or solid. This one was me dashed because there's no extra line underneath it. And put my arrows on it, and now I know where to shade. So I'm going to be testing my point. 0, 0 is not on my line, so I can test it. So if I test 0, 0, I'm going to test it sideways, going to the right on my paper. If you have room and you wrote smaller than me, go you. Alright, so I'm going to replace my zeros. Negative 4/3 times 0 plus 5. So my y became a 0 and my x became a 0. And you should be left with 0 is greater than 5. Pause the video, think about it. Is this true or is this false? This is false. 0 is not greater than 5. That means I'm not shading over here where 0, 0 is. I'm going to shade on my line and above it. So I'm going to shade over here. Okay? I can make it darker because that actually is the whole intersection area. That's where the green and the purple both meet up. So sometimes your graphs look kind of funky. Even if it's parallel, we actually can have solutions this time. Versus before, when it was just graphing, they never intersected, they would have no solutions. But this actually has a solution on it. Alright, and before I conclude the video and give you further instructions, I want to mention that if you have x and then some symbol, could be less than, could be greater than, where'd it go? There it is. If you have x is greater than or equal to 2, as an example, this is going to be a solid line, but at positive 2, it'll be a vertical line at positive 2. Okay? And then you have to figure out and test a point which side of that vertical line do you shade. If it was a horizontal line, say y is greater than or equal to negative 3, this will be a horizontal line at negative 3. And this one, again, is also a solid line because of the symbol. They could be dashed, but in these cases, they're solid. So think about which side you would shade, the top or the bottom. When you're finished with your notes and you're ready to start, Miss Evans, or me, has a paper for practice. There's 4 on the front and 4 on the back. So there's only 8 problems. Hint, 2 of them have these on them, so make sure you've looked at this and you have the video up and ready to go if you get stuck on something. Ask questions, raise your hand. I am around to help you. And this will be your homework after this class. So the next couple classes we will start reviewing for the finals. We might do something more with this a little bit, but the rest is just going from the beginning of the semester and going to the end and reviewing every single thing. So if you have questions, ask me. All right, hope this works.